Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clara, and today I have the Hourglass Surreal lighting palette for you. These are all limited edition shades that you get in here mixed with the new Surreal Light Ambient lighting powder. And as you can see, it comes in a really cute matte marble case. Something to note with this product is that it is pretty pricey and you are actually getting less product per gram in this palette, but it is all shades that you can't get in their permanent line. But if you're somebody who just wants to kind of sample the line without spending even more money buying each thing individually, this is a really good way to try it out. I do think that this palette is really nice for people who are maybe NC 25 or lighter, but it's not really going to work very well for you if you have darker skin. And actually, the one thing that I was a little bit surprised with this palette is that even though all these colors are very light to where I have to kind of work a little bit to get them to show up on my skin, this strobing powder, which is supposed to be like a really bright highlighting powder, I think was formulated maybe for more medium skin tones because it's pretty dark and pretty gold. To where I have to be a little bit careful when I apply it. This palette is what I'm wearing on my face today, and I really do enjoy the way that it looks when I put it on, but I do wish that you got just a little bit more product in here for what you're paying, or that it was a little bit cheaper. I feel like most holidays companies come out with like value sets, but Hourglass does kind of the opposite. It's you're paying for getting everything in a nice kind of travel-friendly case. And I guess for limited edition shades. Sometimes these shades do end up coming back as part of their permanent collection, but you just never know. The quick rundown for this palette is that this big shade here is actually your finishing powder. On the bottom you have a bronzer, which is really nice. It is slightly warm, but it's definitely not as warm as some of their other bronzers that they have. You get a very nude colored blush, which I am wearing all over my cheek, and then you get a slightly pinker blush, which actually is not quite as dark or intense as it looks in the pan because it is mixed with quite a bit of the finishing powder, so it comes off more of as a pastel pink, and that's what I'm wearing just sort of in the center of my cheek. And lastly, you have this strobing powder, which is kind of a darker champagne gold. All of these shades do have some shimmer in them, so if you do not like shimmer in your products, then you may want to skip on this one, but I find that when this palette is all used together, it just produces such a nice, natural, kind of healthy, glowing skin. Overall, I'd say that this palette is really good quality. If you are lighter in skin tone, then this palette would definitely look really nice on you. It's nice to have kind of a cohesive palette that goes together in case you're somebody who just wants to have your bronzer and your blush and your finishing powder and highlighting powder all together, then this is a great value. It's also a great value if you know that you want to try Hourglass products but you're not really sure where to start in their range. This will definitely get you started. Again, as I've said, my one gripe with the palette is that it's not really a value set, especially compared to other brands, but the quality in here is really good, so I would say if you're interested and if you want to spend that money, then it's worth it. And that's it for this palette. Thanks for joining me, you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this review helpful. I will be back with more holiday 2016 items and also a giant Sephora VIB Rouge haul, which I am so excited for the sale. I will be picking up a ton of items in the sale, so if you're somebody who likes to binge watch hauls, then maybe you want to come back and check that one out. I'll talk with you soon, and happy shopping!